Alright, afternoon rather. I've just cycled through the city. I have not gone to the desert because it is grey and overcast and really windy earlier. Instead, I stayed in my hotel until I got a phone call at about 1:30 like, yo, are you ever gonna check out? So it's about 2 p.m. now. I'm off to get some coffee from this Starbucks here, which I found. One of 3 in the city, which is very few indeed. I saw, well, not lots of remarkable stuff, but this city is very chill compared to Taiyuan, for example, which I came from like yesterday. The concept of Wenming in China is something I've talked about before. Oh look, and this is what I'm talking about. Look at the Mongolian script in the middle. There's not even English on this Starbucks. You got Sinaka on the left, and then I have no idea how to pronounce that. But even on the metro here, there was Mongolian announcements. It sounded so cool. So I'm gonna get my coffee. Plot twist, I saw that there was a cocoa in the mall, and I got a fruit tea instead, because I thought coffee would make me a bit jittery. But you can look at them, what's the make it for a second. Yeah, I was talking about Wenming earlier. It's like a concept of Chinese cities, and Wenming is like, it translates as cultured, but it basically means having good manners. And it's propaganda everywhere, all over every city in China. Like, guys, you've got to be more Wenming, you've got to be more cultured. And it means basically like not shouting on the phone, not throwing litter everywhere, let's see, I don't know, pushing each other on the metro and that. Yeah. Mati, my mango-chan. So yeah, and like Shenzhen is supposed to be one of the most cultured. Hefei, where I was the other day, is extremely cultured. But Taiyuan, where I was yesterday, is extremely uncultured, and extremely un-Wenming rather. And like I guess a UK comparison would be like Bognor Regis, or somewhere you think like that. It's just like the people are kind of skanky to each other, getting really rude. But here in Hohhot, everyone's lovely. It's chill. And I'm pretty sure there is a shabu upstairs, so I'm gonna go get me some lunch. Check out this feature in the mall. It's like a full-on river with smoke and plants and stuff. Pretty extra. Anyway, I ended up not going to shabu. So as another plot twist, I went to a Xinjiang restaurant, and Xinjiang is the big province with all the conflicts up in the northwest. It was good. It was like just fried noodle stuff. Can't complain. Now, anyway, I'm gonna go for a cycle around the city on one of the many bikes, if I can find the exit. I hate these malls. I always get so trapped in them. I honestly, I don't even, like, I must have walked past this earlier, but I don't remember it. Where's the exit? That's how they get you. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. So I'm gonna find my bike, cycle along, find the temple that's in the main square. It's funky looking octopus things. Find the temple that's in the main square, in the center of the city. I'm at this point now where I've still got 7 hours until my train, and that's like a long time. Hey, a Xiaomi store. Looks very Apple Store-esque, doesn't it? Of course, we have these things to keep in the air conditioning, because it's pretty, I wouldn't say cold here. It's just lovely. Oh yeah, the sun's come out. Oh, perfect. It's going to be a nice cycle ride. Can I just hop across these? There's some security guards looking right at me. I'm going to do it. Oh no, there's a car coming. I've made a mistake. We're good. Yeah, cool. Alright, I think I just go left along this road, and then right when I meet the next main road, and then I'm there in about 10 minutes. So let's see what we can find. Cycling along here, there you can see that big white thing up in the not too far distance. It's actually really big, like bigger than it looks like on the camera, I think. You do see them around China. I think they are Buddhist things. Oh, this looks like a bit of a scary main road. Oh yeah, I've made it to the kind of center of Hohhot. That's actually off to the left, but I'll go there in a second. Because I wanted to show you, I found this big statue of a golden elephant, which is very reminiscent of all the golden elephants I saw, all the blow-up golden elephants I saw in Taiyuan. So is it a northern China thing? Am I going to get run over by this car? Yes, I am. Sorry, mate. Yeah, okay, anyway, I'm going to go across this road and see another temple, or at least see the square of another temple. I probably won't go inside, because I promise you, like, they are all the same inside. Let's take, while we wait for the traffic light, let's take a look at this tourist sign, mostly for the Mongolian script. Look at it, it does look like knives hanging down. And does each line correspond to one character? I think they try to make it look like that. But you see here is like a big gap going on. I don't know. Now I'm gonna learn Mongolian, and I've got no choice, or at least how to write it. Ooh. Oh, okay, yeah, this guy's just standing in the way of these cyclists. I think 3, 2, 1. Here we go. But the roads are so open and wide. There's relatively few cars. Really few cars actually on the roads, which makes it pretty pleasant. This is the city centre. Like on the wiki travel, it says that everything is surrounding this temple. Like if you want to go somewhere interesting, then it's like a 10-minute walk from here. So this is where everything is happening. Let's go and see just quite how happening it is. Here in the square, shame it's a bit dark, but this geezer is Alatan Khan, the 17th generation, no, that can't be right, 17th successor of Genghis Khan, which is pretty cool. Covered in Mongolian writing. Let's look at that. So cool, so pretty. Can't understand a word. Chinese flag. Square, tragic. There's a KFC sign up there. Oh no. I think that's the temple itself over there. Yeah, it does look like it. Jiaosu, I think it's called. The sky's nice and blue over there. Like, I do regret not going to the desert, but then I kind of don't regret it, because it means I won't be knackered. Well, tonight I've got a sleeper train to Yinchuan, and I've got this meme with Amy where Yinchuan is the most boring city on the planet. Like, at least I'm in here in a Hohhot, and there's a statue of a Mongolian lad, there's a temple, like there's actually some cultural stuff to see and do. But Yinchuan is just a hole in the ground, and it's just a kind of, you've got to check the box of the province to go to. So I'm on a sleeper train to there tomorrow, and if I'm able to get out of the city there's some nice mountains to go climbing. But then my flight's at 3 p.m, so I've got to like go straight from my train, which arrives at 6 a.m. to the mountains, where I'll like power hike them and then try and get back in time for my flight. If I miss my flight, I'm not that bothered, because it means I'll get to miss a day of work maybe. And actually right now I'm kind of anxious, because the whole of Guangdong and the whole of the south of China actually is covered in thunderstorms, because it's thunderstorm season. So my flight's probably going to get delayed or cancelled anyway, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I just found this road by, oh look, ice creams. How are they still frozen? There's something going on there. And this lad looking at me. Lots of bronze products. Lots and lots of yogurt. Like yogurt out the wazoo. Now this street may or may not remind you of that street I was in Lijiang in the first videos I made, where it's just a repeat of everything. But these do look pretty independent to me. Oh, you can get Russian hats, or Mongolian hats, I guess. Lots of fur products in there. Sorry, Peter, or whatever that pet association is. Little doggo, Mongolian costumes, etc. Bronze. Oh, okay. And the repetition begins. Bronze, bronze, trinkets. What's that? Oh, beef jerky. Lots. Oh, okay, so beef is the yak here, and bronze is the silver, and yogurt is the mystery discs. Pretty cute though. Oh, busts of Mao, of course. Oh wow. Yep, those are a thing that exist. Quotes from Chairman Mao. This is the place to be. People's Republic of China, an album of the third set of renminbi, the third minted money they had here for the new government. Oh, there's a lot of Mao. And a lot of people looking at me. Suddenly, I feel uneasy. I say suddenly, I've always felt uneasy. Alright, looks like more of the same down here. More of the Mao down here. First shop. Yeah, okay, they're repeating a lot. I'll try and find something interesting. This geezer, by the looks of things, is drawing characters by burning them onto the paper, which is pretty cool. I don't want to disturb him too much, but he's got a really hot poker there, and he's etching it on. Just in the streets here to sell. Oh, and this dad next to him's doing the same thing. Oh, he's doing portraits though. That's got to be Confucius. He's got a shop full of them. Nice. Oh, camels! We're getting into camel county. Oh, and cattle and doggos and little birds. Oh, that's oh wow, taxidermy. Oh no. Okay, it's dark. Wagon wheels for all your wagon wheel needs. I did see not a donkey, it was a mule of some kind. Or perhaps a donkey, I don't know. I just wanted to say mule. I won't lie to you guys. But it was pulling an old man on a cart, and that's one of the first things I saw when I got to this city. And it really set the tone. Oh, that you can get horns for drinking mead from, I assume. Cool. They're not all yelling at me like, "Hey, you, scarf for your mother," which is very refreshing. Like, oh yeah, okay. What I was saying earlier about being Wenming, this city, it feels like it has no need to try and be Wenming. It's just chill. I mean, look at it. It's not super loud. It's not people shouting at each other. It's just chill, which is also very refreshing. Just come to a park. Got my tea again. Am I in Taiyuan? Am I in Nemongu? Who knows? But anyway, this park has a roller coaster, which is pretty cool, I thought. I think the rate of kids coming up to me going, "Hello, how are you?" has increased a lot. So I guess it must be school kick-out time. They're crowding around, watching people play games. I'm getting a lot of stares here, which I'm not against. Once you accept it and start acting like a celebrity, then it really makes the whole thing work. Hey, I'm fine, thank you. Oh, I'm from England. And I ask them, where are you from? And they go, what? I'm from China. And they get all shy and that. It's pretty cute. I'm not really sure what I'm doing now. I'm off to find some hand sanitizer because I realize I don't have any. And that's absolutely vital for the train that I'm going to be on. So that's my next mission. Via this, well, that roller coasters. Oh, the kids are finding it a bit scary anyway. That's my next mission. My train is at 10 p.m. and it's currently, I guess, 4:30, something like that. Oh, I'm not having an unpleasant time at all. It's pretty nice. The sun was shining on me earlier. I've got some more tea. Life is good. Life's good. Could have been desert life next time. You see, Amy says she'll meet me here for the desert, so there's some incentive. And so far, everyone's been super lovely here, and it's just a generally good vibe in Mongolia. So I'll come back. There's a lot of it to explore. So I feel like just one day here doesn't quite do it justice. I'll come back for a longer trip next time, hopefully. The last of the park here. I'm feeling pretty lethargic. Like, oh, look at them. Psych segways. Can you hear the kids shouting hello friend at me? Hello. Anyway, yeah, I'm feeling pretty lethargic. Like, I've been all day, like, meh. So I'm gonna go to the cinema, where I think they're showing Need for Speed 9. So that sounds good to me for a couple of hours, just to sit down and chill. Because I don't really want to walk much more. So I'll see if I can try and make the next showing of that. Hello, hello. First time you see me today. But change of plan. I did not go and see Fast and Furious 9. Instead, I went to a bookshop which I stumbled across on the way to the cinema to see Fast and Furious 9. But anyway, I was like, do you reckon they'll have Mongolian books? I hope so. And I was looking around, like, I do love looking around the bookshops here. And they did. Check it out. Let me just open that up. Mongolian writing in like several hundred pages. So now I've got no choice but to learn it. So anyway, now I'm chilling in a Starbucks again. I went to another Starbucks for a warm milk. That's just how much I like to party these days. Gonna go get some dinner in a minute and then mosey on up to the train station. I think my train will be 8 hours and I'm feeling pretty tired, so should be able to get a little bit of sleep on that. Fingers crossed. I'll try and show you my carriage because the last train I went on, the last one I showed you there, was a hard sleeper. And that's where they fit 6 beds into each cabin, and it's hard. Like, it's pretty. There's the tiny mattress thing on top. A mattress thing. That's a strong word. But this time I've gone for the soft sleeper, which is like the upper class one. And I chose it because I actually want to get some sleep. And I think there's only 4 beds per cabin, but we will see. I've never done it before. So I'm looking forward to this experience. I hope it's not just the same but more expensive. Anyway, I will update you. Okay, dinner time. And I have come to Shabu Shabu at last. It was predestined. Look at all this food I have. There's so much meat. I've got my hot pot here where I'm going to cook it all. I've got all of these vegetables, an egg, and my dipping sauce for when it's cooked. And it came to just under £6, I think. Pretty good. I've got my curry base in here. So what we do, so we grab, this is all lamb. Oh, there's so much lamb. And stick it in here. It's gonna bubble all up. Let me turn the heat up on this. It's gonna cook along with all my vegetables. Stick some greens. Oh, I can't pick them up. Anyway, I thought I'd get a decent meal in me before such a long train journey. I just thought I'd video this. Look, these two guys have got their bikes against each other, and they're just going in the middle of this busy footpath, going towards each other. I'm not sure what their goal is. Oh, he's just answering the phone there, no worries. Anyway, I'm off to the train station, and it's nighttime now. It should be like a 7-minute cycle or so be there soon. Oh, they're going at it again. Oh, what's the point? Why here? Why now? Is it an advert? Is he making smoke for a photo shoot? What's going on? It looks cool in the wind. They're off. Whoa, they've just gone up against that building there and done it directly towards me. Like, they caught me filming them, were like, hey, it's a foreigner, look, hello. I was like, hi. And now they're targeting me. Look at that. Oh. Well, that stinks. I think they're advertising something. It's gotta be. I just stopped recording, but the guy came up to me and was like, wasn't that awesome? And I was like, yeah, sure, man, sure. Anyway, you hear that guy singing? There he is. Just in the middle of the street. I'm gonna cycle. See you later.